Hi, this is Sweet Life and I'm Natasha, back with a recipe for making my Thanksgiving cranberry sauce. It's a mixture of tart, sour, sweet, and spicy, a perfect condiment for your turkey, and just about anything else on your Thanksgiving table. It also goes really great on burgers, sandwiches, and whatnot. Make it, use it for Thanksgiving, keep some in the fridge. Let's get into it.
Alright, and so here we have pretty much a bag of cranberries. Just have them in a colander, rinsing them with some water. They come pre-rinsed, but just for safety, I'm going to rinse them a bit more. Straight into the pot and onto the stove. To this, I'm now going to add some orange juice. You can use water, but I think the orange juice gives it a nice little flavor. It's tart, but in a different way from the cranberries. To the cranberries and the orange juice, I'm now going to put in some sugar. Cranberries can be very, very tart, so you're going to need quite a bit of sugar to offset that. It's going to look like a lot of sugar, but given just how tart the cranberries are, you're going to really need it to balance out the flavor. So a little bit more sugar, and now I have enough to start with. In this, I'm going to get the fire started. Over medium heat, I'm just going to stir this together and just combine it. It's going to cook for a little while, but it really comes together pretty quickly. I know a lot of people use the cranberry sauce from the can, and that's fine. But this here I like because it allows you to change up the flavor according to your liking. The one out of the can is okay, but this here I feel like you can customize and make it just the way that you like. So I let it simmer for a bit on the stove. The cranberries, just be careful because they can pop and kind of splatter about the place. So just be careful with that, especially because it's hot liquid and you have sugar in there. But I let it simmer for a while. The cranberries will start to pop. They'll loosen up and it won't turn completely into liquid because you'll still have the skins. But, just let it cook. Give it a little taste. In this case, I'm going to add a little bit more sugar. And just continue letting it cook. Stir the sugar in. And one of the reasons why I like to make my own sauce is I like it to have a little kick to it. So in this case, I add a few teaspoons of garlic chili sauce. You can use sambal if you like. You use sriracha, whatever hot sauce you like. That's my preference. I add it in. I like that it's not just heat, but it has flavor to it as well. So I like to mix it in because you get the tartness from the cranberries, you get a bit of sour from the orange, you have a little bit of sweet from the sugar, and then you have just this little bit of spicy kick that is somewhat unexpected. That comes from the garlic chili sauce. So the combination of those flavors, along with when you add it to like your turkey, or if you have biscuits and things like that, it goes really well. So you can make this sauce. I like to thicken it up with just a little bit of cornstarch. Nothing, complicated. It's just about a tablespoon of cornstarch mixed with some cold water, stir together, and I just add that into the pot. And then continue stirring at this point because you want to make sure that it doesn't lump up. So stir vigorously at this point. You want to have it well incorporated. And as it boils, within just a few minutes, it's going to start to thicken up. And you're going to end up having a really, really nice cranberry sauce. This here, you just take it. Once it's like thickened a bit, put it into a bowl, or even just like that. Let it come down to room temperature, take it, put it into the fridge, and it's going to thicken up even more. You're going to end up with a really nice texture and consistency. Goes really great with anything that you have going on your Thanksgiving table. Thanks for tuning in. To ensure you don't miss any episodes, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell. Go ahead and click that thumbs up button if you like what you saw, and go ahead and share it on social media.